Okay, as you can tell, it's no longer night time. What happened was we got off the ride. We tried to go back into the park, however, because we didn't have Halloween tickets, they basically shut the park to everyone except people who paid extra money at about 6:30, which was a bit shit, and also chaos trying to get everyone out of the park. So we ended up going over there, not to Planet Hollywood, but to like Billy Bob's like thing to try and get food. That was obviously full up because like 1,000 people had all been pushed into one area trying to get food, couldn't get in. So we ended up having a drink from there, some nice drinks, Cubanistos, as you probably saw. Got some cool cups as well. Then we went back to the main hotel, had an all-you-can-eat buffet, and I ate way too much. Then we went to bed and watched a new Robocop film in French, which from the looks of things has got way too much CGI in it. Right, next day now, I'm still full of cat. I'm still full of food. Like literally, like I feel like a big bit of dough. Day 3, this is our last full day. Yeah, like because I've kind of filmed everything, I haven't been filming as much, so I'm sorry for that.
You filmed quite a bit actually. I
filmed like a beast on like day 1. So yeah, so we're now about to go in, try and get on like the mountain ride. We haven't been on Thunder Mountain, so we haven't been on that yet. And then I think we're gonna hit up like, then get on the queue again for Space Mountain. That'd be fucking cool to go on that again. But yeah, last night was a little bit crappy because they basically, we went on the Indiana Jones ride twice. Because we got off of it and then couldn't even see a queue leading down to the cart. So we got off, ran all the way around again and got back on it. And then as we were walking around, they were shutting areas off because of the Halloween, which we thought would just be in like one area. So we're just shutting off the, what area were they shutting off first? Yeah. Frontierland, they were shutting off Frontierland. Why is there no one here? Right. Hello. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Sophie can't find the ticket. Don't let her in! Don't let her in! Alright, as always, new plan. Space Mountain. Space Mountain, then
I literally really need
the other one. So they started shutting down all the different areas of the park. So as we were like, oh, we're going to go on Space Mountain to you guys and queue, we tried to get through like the Buzz Lightyear area, like we were like the first way in, and they just had bollards up and we're like, well, what's happening? And they're like, oh, Halloween. And we're like, okay, we just want to go on that. They were like, no, you need a wristband. So they basically just booted everyone out of the park. People do just walk in front of you all of the goddamn time. But yeah, so they basically booted everyone out of the park like 6:30. Like everyone, unless you'd paid an extra €35 for the Halloween tickets. It's a bit shit really, because like the park's open till 10 and last night it was open till 1. So like we lost nearly over 3 hours, 3.5 hours worth of park that we paid for. We weren't told either, but it's fine. We maliciously ate extra food and then passed out. It's all good. But yeah, so now we're about to go on Space Mountain and then go to Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain! Basically we're going to hit both mountains. And I need to go because this music's probably copyrighted. And I'm really, really sorry if it is, because it's going to be really awkwardly edited. Bye. Plan has been thwarted by the fact that we are in now, just after 8, but nothing opens, apart from Peter Pan flight, until 10.
And Dumbo.
Whoa, Dumbo!
Oh my god.
So we're going on Peter Pan and Dumbo now. I'm also going to get a decent picture. Because look, there's like no one around. Oh no wait, we can't go in the park. There's a rope everywhere.
No, it's... Oh.
Yep, it's all roped off. So we get to stand here for a series of hours. Oh, Peter Pan's World of Magic, look at this. Ah! That's obviously not us. Also they hang. Peter Pan, magic.
Absolutely magic.
100% magic.
I had a squeak.
Yeah. You're in like a little ship, but the thing is that as the ship goes around corners and stuff, it actually pulls out because it's suspended. Very, very cool. Right, now we're going to go to It's a Small World and then like bleed out of our ears. You got to do it.
It's one of those, it's like, you got to, yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it. Right. Do it! Do it! We got to figure out how to get in. Maybe you go through the Princess Pavilion to get in the queue, but It's a Small World. We'll soon see.
Oh. We didn't get on the thing.
No, we didn't get on it.
It's closed.
We couldn't find a way in and it's closed. So instead we're going to go on these. Okay, I'm back from getting the tickets for food. And this is the beautiful breakfast bun. It's got bun, and then cream cheese, and then Eggo, then sliced cheese, and then bacon, and it's fucking lovely. Isn't it nice, Sophie? Okay, so back at my favourite area, which is DisneyLand, and we just got our fast pass tickets. So
For Thunder Mountain.
So we get to go on that. The queue for the fast pass was longer than the actual queue for the ride, and the ride isn't even open yet. So now we're going to go to Space Mountain, and also we are going to try and get on Star Tours, and it's quite a cool. It looks like quite a cool little drive around tour in. Hello. In the.
We made a friend.
We made a friend. He's also got his bus driver license. Bus driver friend. What's the other tour called? The one where you sit on a bus?
What tour?
Not Star Tours, the other one.
Oh, I don't know. It's like a backstage tour.
Yeah, like a backstage tour or something.
Walt Disney Studios.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. There's also a thing like an Armageddon ride. Kind of want to go on that, but
It's
we'll
not
see.
a ride.
Is it not?
It's just a show.
Oh, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so we did it about 20 minutes ago now.
No, we did. We already said we did Space Mountain. Fine.
Did we? In case I didn't, we just done Space Mountain second time. Awesome. There's some problems with it, and we like stopped halfway round, but still really, really cool. Now just getting our way out. And we're now about to go to the right, and we're going to go to
Walt Disney Studios.
Walt Disney Studios. Got on the Aerosmith ride again. That's only got like a 20-minute wait. Anything with like half an hour is totally worth just going on it again.
What's the other one we're doing, Chris?
I might go on Tower of Terror. Like, I genuinely have like a phobia of lifts, but because you're sat in it, it's not really like a lift. It's like a very square ride. So I might go on that. Yeah, Tower of Terror.
I think you're going to be fine.
We'll see. All of life is we'll see. The rest of it's money. Okay, right. Now time to calm down. So, the Hotel of Horror. If you are scared of heights, or lifts falling, or don't like drops, like that covers most of me, don't do that. We got up to the top floor, and before we even dropped, I peeked in my mouth. Aesthetics, 10 out of 10. But don't do it. Don't do it if you're afraid of any of those things. So we're going to go on Rocky Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, that one. Big Thunder Mountain. And I'm going to get rid of the taste of vomit out of my mouth with pure joy. Let's do it. Alright, so in the tales of Sophie gradually loses her voice. How was that, Sophie?
Yeah.
So I quite like that. I would say if you can, try and hold on to like the rail in front. That's pretty cool. You do get like a little bit wet, but nothing major. Like,
It was mostly face, wasn't it?
yeah, because it kind of splashes directly upwards, but you don't go through the water splash. There are like jets set up. And yeah, so that was pretty good. I'd say it's definitely worth getting the fast pass on that if you can. Okay, so we're doing the Armageddon one instead. Going in. Okay, so the Armageddon ride. Very cool. It's like an experience.
It's not really a ride.
No, you kind of go in, the guy speaks French, you get the subtitles, then you go into like this big space station room, and then like they're like, and go, and then the Russian guy from Armageddon is on the comms talking to you, and then like it's in this big circular thing, and then asteroids hit in, then asteroids hit in and like dent in the top of it, and like the panels come down and a bit of asteroid pokes through, and then fire comes up one of the sides, and then the floor collapses on the other one, and then the floor like it stood on drops twice, and fire comes out the top and water shoots everywhere. Everything's on fire and also wet.
Floor dropping made us shit ourselves.
Yeah, we weren't expecting that. We then went on the Aerosmith ride again, super fun. And now we are going to try and fast pass Ratatouille. See, 'cause that's like a VR thing, which should be quite cool. So try and get on that, and then I'll go get some food. Okay, so we just had a hot dog. It's good.
A what?
Hot dog. So now we're going to go and meet Gaston. Very excited. Almost a role model.
Not really.
Almost.
There's your cat. Look.
He's bigger in real life.
remember.
Yeah, he's put on weight. He's famous now. It's called like garlic bread. This bread makes you fat.
Bread makes you fat.
Okay, so we just met Gaston. Amazing. Fantastic hair.
He's not my fiance.
Yeah. We're queuing up and he automatically went for Sophie. And then she was like, no, he's the reason that we're here. And he was like, oh, really? Yeah, we are now queuing up to go in Star Tours. Super cool. Look at him, little cheeky fuck popping his head out. So if we wait outside in the cold, we can meet Gaston for like 45 minutes.
An hour.
An hour?
Over an hour.
Over an hour. But yeah.
Hour and 15 minutes.
Now she's doing this thing as well. Now after that we're going to go for a burger. It's black. And a beer. Yes? Burger and a beer. Right, trying the Star Tours thing. It's very, very cool. I've never been on one of those before. It's like one of the little things you sit in and they show you a screen with 3D glasses on. You've been on one before, haven't you?
Yeah, loads of them.
And you said that that one was like the best one that you've been on.
Easily.
Yeah.
They are usually quite shockingly shit. But then I've never been on a 3D one.
True.
I only ever went on them when I was a kid. So
yeah.
They might be better now, but they used to be crap.
Cool. I really liked it. I've never been in it before. I love 3D in general anyway, so that's really, really cool. And a little C-3PO is behind like the glass screen thing that folds down, but he's like actually there. And,
yeah,
like,
we were with French C-3PO.
French 3PO. But yeah, so that was really, really cool. I really enjoyed it. I'd recommend it. I'd probably say, depending on how much of a big Star Wars fan you are, don't wait more than like 40-50 minutes. Definitely fast pass it if you can. It's still pretty good. So we're back in Billy Bob Thornton's like bar. It's not Billy Bob Thornton's, but Billy Bob something. It's so cool. We're back trying to get an all-you-can-eat buffet again. Got this for Sophie. Look at this. The straw's meant to be like that. I got a beer and nuts. So we're just hoping at the moment that we can wait for a table because we haven't booked with those people. Worst case, we'll just go get all you can eat back at the hotel. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. But basically any all you can eat is pretty good. Pretty good? Pretty cool. Pretty good. I'm gonna eat my nuts and drink my beer. Peace. Right. They said come back at 8. And then they said their system was back online, so their computers were down. And since that point, more people have booked stuff. So, no all-you-can-eat Texan buffet. So going back to the buffet we went to last night, which wasn't bad, it was actually quite nice. They had salmon.
Cheese, all-you-can-eat.
All-you-can-eat brie. Jesus. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the hotel, have an all-you-can-eat buffet, where tonight I will not eat enough that I just then pass out on bed.
No passing out. We've got to
no,
go
because we have to watch the illuminations. We have to show you guys the illuminations as well.
I might cry.
So no, you will cry. You cried the other day when you just saw the Lion King bit. When it was like, nah.
It was very emotional.
And then it was already a tear. So we're going to do that. We're going to go eat. No one really wants to see that. So onto the illuminations for you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in just a few minutes, join us on an amazing journey into the magical world of Disney Illuminations. Thank you.
Pour un voyage au-delà du rêve.
Within each of us is a dream just waiting to be awakened. We all have the magic to unlock this inner child. But sometimes an inner child needs an invitation to come out and play. This is your invitation to dream. Charity on the